It's neither wealth nor splendor, but tranquility and occupation, which gives you happiness. We at CNBC Africa, being the true capitalists that we are, disagree. Shameful, maybe. Truthful, yes. There's also that old cliche that money can't buy you happiness. Well, tonight I'm here to dispel that myth. CNBC Africa is out to prove with this new 13-part series that money can buy you happiness. It's excessive, it's ostentatious, it's flamboyant. Join me, Anne Power, as we delve into the world of super spending for the incredibly wealthy. From the most luxurious hotel suites to super fast cars, I've got your lifestyle covered. Tonight on CNBC Africa, your money channel. I've just arrived at the Vnci Hotel and Suites. I've heard nothing but good things about this stunningly designed hotel, but I need to check it out for myself. The Vnci Hotel and Suites, a contemporary masterpiece, is Legacy's latest luxury hotel and suites development, located adjacent to the prime location of Nelson Mandela Square. This is Legacy's 4th hotel on the Cosmopolitan Square, in the heart of the Sandton business and leisure district. I've got to go and check in, but it's not actually for me, it's for my future mother-in-law. She's a real old bitch. She's judgmental, picky, finicky. Oh, just because I'm a few years older than her precious boy, really. Anyway, I'm putting the old cow up here for a few nights, but in order for me to do that, I've got to check it out first. So let's see what they can offer me. So do you have a suite available?
Of course I do. Let me show you what we've got. It's the best of the best.
Ah, that's what I love, the best of the best. Thank
Let's
you,
go
Maria.
through.
Excuse the sunglasses, but I just don't want to be recognized just yet.
No problem at all.
Well, it's not actually for me. I'm checking it out. A very special lady.
Well, I guarantee you that she will love it.
My future mother-in-law. She better love it.
Right, she better. So we have 166 hotel rooms, and then we also have 50 apartments. The room which I'm going to show you now is our presidential suite.
Excellent.
You can go through. So over here we have our lovely 3-bedroom presidential suite. Down the bottom here you have your 2 main bedrooms, which we'll go and have a look at now. Through here you have your lounge and your TV room area, your 3rd bedroom to the right, and your stunning kitchen to the left. It's a full kitchen with cutlery, crockery.
This is beautiful, but for me personally, I don't know if I really want to do washing and dishes.
Yeah.
So do you have butler service or do you have valet
Absolutely.
that will come up and take away?
Yes, of course. The rooms are serviced every single day with linen and towels changed every 2nd day. So you don't need to worry in the presidential suite about washing your own dishes. That will be done for you.
I had visions of having to try and negotiate using this
when here at
dishwasher.
Vnci, you sit back and relax. We are currently one of the greenest hotels in Africa. We also hold platinum status with Heritage, which is an environmental program. And we have small things like 137 solar panels on the roof. As you see, the hotel really makes use of a lot of natural light, which is also an energy saving measure. And the glass is special glass. It helps to maintain the temperature inside the room, so your already self-regulating air conditioners don't work over time.
Does this door open?
Yes, it does, ma'am.
Oh, aren't you worried that someone's going to throw themselves off the top? or somebody might throw their mother-in-law, future mother-in-law over the top.
Do we have something to be worried about?
Oh, I think you might have.
No, not at all.
We've got the boardroom table for the prenups. Yeah.
Not at all.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is your presidential suite. How many suites have you got here?
We have 50 apartments, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and we've got 4 3-bedrooms. These units are for sale, and then you can stay in them permanently as your residence, or you give them back to the hotel into the rental pool, in which case we put people like you and your mum in them.
It's just glass, 360 degrees.
That's correct.
So this is quite a clever...
It definitely creates a sense of space. It creates a sense of airiness and coolness. And you're really one with the world out there. You know, you don't feel secluded in a hotel.
I like the furniture. Who decorated the room?
Ma'am, the incredible and world famous South African Stephen Falk.
Oh, he is the best.
He is absolutely the best. He had a complete open canvas to go crazy, and I think he has put something absolutely marvelous together. There's a big focus on art in the Vnci Hotel. All art is original.
Nice leather headboard. Not that she'll need it, but anyway. I just want to see what it feels like. Ah, yes, this is very pleasant. I could force myself to stay here. Do you know what? The old cow will like it because she doesn't really have much taste. It's her son who's actually made all the money, but you know, it's important that we put her up to the style that she'd like to think she's accustomed to.
Yes. Ma'am, the Vnci experience doesn't just start and end in these rooms. It starts from the moment you open the car door on the ground floor. The staff at Vnci are all extremely passionate, service driven. We have a warm, welcoming, fun culture here. And we've also had some famous people stay with us. We had Australia for 3 weeks, they pre-camp. We had Portugal for a day, so yes, ladies, Cristiano Ronaldo was here. Prince William was here. David Beckham was here.
Oh, that I would have liked.
So, quite the gentleman, I must say. Every floor has got different wallpaper. I have to show you on our way down.
Yes, please do.
I'll show you some of my favorite floors. This is the 11th floor lift landing. Absolutely no way you're going to forget where you stayed, unless you've had a few too many glasses of champagne.
You have, you'll have a very interesting time walking out the door. Right, where are we off to now, L'Oreal?
We're going downstairs to Maximilian.
And then I also want to look at that later.
Yes,
that's
this is a beautiful pool area.
Are there lots of gorgeous young girls that go there?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, well then I don't want to take my billionaire boyfriend there, sorry. I want to go where the old girls are.
All right, so to give you an idea of price, yes. Your standard hotel room per night for 2 people is 3,470 Rand bed and breakfast.
Right.
For the 3-bedroom penthouse or presidential suite, it's 21,000 Rand a night. May sound like a lot, but again,
actually,
as you
it's
said,
not.
you're
I
buying
must say,
happiness.
yes, but also it's not, because if you compare to the other hotel groups, you are sometimes paying more.
And this is the magnificent Maximilian. Shall we go through and meet
Chef? I think we should.
To give you an idea of some of the decor, there are, I think, over 9 kinds of different wood that was used in this restaurant. The ceilings are all original steel pressed ceilings that were made specifically for
I like the light
Maximilian.
fittings too.
Yes. And the most beautiful part of it all is it completely transforms at night. Well, if you want to take a seat over here, I'll quickly find chef for you and we'll start our tasting.
Welcome to the Maximilian restaurant. I'm the executive chef. My name is Sawan Erku. I'll be serving you our most favorite dish of our restaurant today, which is the crayfish chian.
Excellent.
So I'll just get that to you just now. So ma'am.
Oh, yes sir.
I'm delighted to serve you one of our signature dish with it's a crayfish chian. It's a mixture of a crayfish, and we do a tower with it with avocado and a tomato and red onion salsa. And in between that also you'll have a taste of the black pepper crusted cream cheese.
This is delicious.
Thank you very much.
Chef, come and tell me about this dish.
I'm originally from Mauritius. So I brought a little bit with me the island taste, and I brought all this with the ingredients, spices, herb mixture.
You're getting all these different tastes and spices that are just exploding. It's
Definitely.
Beautiful. And tell me, what would this cost?
This is on our price, it's at 95 Rand, which is like basically what
it's a good starter.
It's a good starter.
Oh no, I think you've got a beautiful restaurant, and I think you're an excellent chef.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you to you. It was a pleasure.
This. Well, after my fabulous lunch, I'm now going to check out the spa. It's very important to see how I can pamper myself and also pamper the old cow to make sure that she has a good few days at the Vnci Hotel and Suites. And I believe the spa is fab. If I wanted the best of everything, What's it going to cost me?
It's better to do a package, the wisdom
Yes,
package.
give me the packages. That's what I want.
Package is 6 hours. The wisdom package, it entails everything. We first start with the Rasul chamber, which is a self-treatment. We give you an exfoliation and a mask. So you go in there, exfoliate yourself, and then do a mask. The treatment is for 45 minutes. Then when you come out, then the therapist takes you through, does a full body wrap, a full body massage, a facial, a manicure, a pedicure, and lunch is also included in that.
Oh, that sounds good to me. So if we add another $2,000 onto that, each?
Depending on which products we're looking at.
Well, we'll need lots of age ones for her.
Then I would say at least at about $4,000.
And she'll feel younger, and I'll look younger. Rafilwe said, I'm having all the full treatments done tomorrow, but Rafilwe said I must just have a little taste, a little hand massage. So I said, excellent. Full one for my future mother-in-law. Make sure that you look after her. Slip a few sleeping pills into her fruit juice. You know what these women are like when you happen to be a few years older than your fiancé? The mothers never really understand. Money can buy you happiness. Do you feel that, Tandeka? Or do you think that money can't buy you happiness?
It can.
It can. You sound a little doubtful.
No, it can, obviously. What can we do without money?
Point me to the direction of the lobby. I need to check on a few things. See what this whole little thing's going to cost me in all. Thanks, Tandeka. I booked 6 hours tomorrow for me and the mother-in-law.
That sure to put a smile on her face.
I'm sure it will. And hopefully it'll tighten mine with the products they use.
So, I thought before you leave, I have to come and show you the magnificent ground floor of Vnci Hotel. Again, the big focus on art in the hotel really comes together here. We have a lot of porcelain artwork such as that there. We've got a beautiful heart wall on the reception level. This is, it's approximately 1,000 porcelain pieces, all unbaked chandelier. The most attractive part is obviously this fantastic
I was going to ask you about this. Now, who did this?
This is done by a now extremely famous South African artist, Mbongeni Buthelezi. Basically what he does is he takes roofing plastic and he melts it with a heat gun. And when he adds color to his art, he actually uses the plastic around Coke and Fanta cans.
Yes.
And in that way also adding to recycling, which is also part of our initiative. Over here we've tried to really tie in a bit of South Africa's history with our wall over here, our glass wall. It's like a remembrance wall. It's got really famous quotes from people like Jacob Zuma, Nelson Mandela and so forth. Don't fight crime, this is my favorite, don't fight crime with guns, fight it with jobs. And then behind us over here we have the beautiful Candle of Hope. Initially our CEO Bart Dorestein of the group Legacy created this candle to sort of tie in the history of South Africa, and it really was just a beautiful remembrance to all South Africans who get to pass here, as well as to him and everybody else who changed this country.
There's so much depth to this hotel group.
There absolutely is.
I've had a really very special time.
I'm so glad. Thank you so much for coming to see us and for sharing in this beautiful building with us.
I've had a fabulous
And I'm looking forward to meeting Mom.
In-law, future.
Well, she's going to become Mom. There's no in-law anymore. And I promise you we will look after her with kid gloves the way we do everybody else. Thank you.
It's all good and well staying in fancy 5-star hotels, but you have to arrive in style. Wouldn't you agree, ladies? So I'm off to Viglietti Motors in Bryanston to test drive one of their fabulous Ferraris. I understand why men trade in their toupees and comb-overs for this black horse on yellow. I get it, because it makes me weak at the knees. Well, I suppose once we open those doors, I can just shoot straight out, turn right, and Bob's your uncle, I'm gone. Oh, they locked it. They don't trust people. Ferrari is the world's most powerful brand. It's the Coco Chanel of cars, with a brand heritage that would make most envious. Enzo Anselmo Ferrari was born in 1898 in Modena, Italy, and became an Italian race car driver and entrepreneur. In 1929, Enzo founded Ferrari SPA. The company initially sponsored drivers and manufactured racing cars before moving into the production of exclusive road cars in 1947. Ferrari has become one of the few sports car brands on the planet that manages to stir emotions. And after his death in 1988, Enzo Ferrari's legacy lives on.
The Monza International, featuring the world's best drivers and the world's fastest automobiles. It's a speedy start with Ferraris, Porsches, and even Chevys, wheel to wheel. The distance, over 600 miles. Speeds over 150 miles an hour are common. The pace is a punishing one, specifically designed to test both man and machines. Mexico's Pedro Rodriguez spins out on a curve after holding third place for half the race. He escaped injury, but his Ferrari didn't. Home stretch with gas pedals on the floor. First place goes to a Ferrari, second place to another Ferrari, third is a Porsche.
I'm going to chat to Mike from Vnci Motors to continue living out a Ferrari legacy of my own.
We've got a choice of cars, so
Oh, well, that's what I
we
want
can
to
go through them quickly if you like and
Yes,
see
yes.
what works for you.
Yes, look, I just love the idea of Ferrari, but I want the best.
We'll start over here. This is the 458 Italia Spider. It's a hardtop convertible. This is in the sports range.
Right, tell me about the engine, Mike.
Okay, it's a 4.5 litre V8, normally aspirated, no turbos, and 419 kilowatts.
We talking gears or automatic?
No, it's actually a F1 gearbox.
Okay, so it's a touch.
Yeah, touch buttons to choose and pedals to change. It's a dual clutch gearbox in the new cars. So the change from first to second is seamless.
And is there a waiting list?
99% of our motor cars are on waiting list. Like if somebody has bought this when it first came out, they already put their names down for the next one, which comes out only 5 to 6 years later.
Now, I read in an article on Ferrari that now Ferrari is famous for customizing and personalizing their cars.
That's right, yeah.
So what does that mean? What do they do?
We can build every car or a car to your choice. Whether it's stitching, leather color, paint colors, wheels, whatever, it will be built specifically for you.
And that will take?
Generally, it takes about 4 months.
Because if it took a long time, you know, nowadays with relationships, you know, you've got to, you know, get in quickly because you don't know how long they're going to last.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
if it takes a year, then I'm worried.
Yeah.
But if it's 6 months, I can guarantee I'll still be with the billionaire boyfriend in 6 months. Now tell me, this particular model, how much does this one cost?
The base price on this car here is 4,628,000, and then you add your options, what you would like to put on.
So if I added on all my options, I could probably
Wow.
get it for about 7, 8 million, 10
No,
million.
it won't be as much as that. It'll probably be about another 1.2 million rand.
Oh, just hang on, I think it's my boyfriend. Yes, darling, it's me. Yes, I'm here at Ferrari. I'm with Mike, and he's showing me the most incredible cars. I've looked at the Spider, which I think is beautiful. And you know, sweetie, I'm not going to be able to drive home with one. I'm going to have to order it. But I should have it in about 4 months' time. Is there any particular... Oh, okay, lovely. Thank you, sweetie. Love you. Bye. He says I can have anything I like, so that's
Wonderful.
fantastic. Yes. There's nothing like that sound. Start your engines, baby. Mike's just started his. Wow, that is so cool.
It is. It's 14 seconds for the roof to open or close. So you can stop at a robot, feel like you want to open the roof, quickly pull the button, open the roof, and before the robot changes, you've got convertible coupe again.
And for me, the clincher is the roof.
Yes.
And you said I can have any color I like.
Any color you like. The new V12 from Ferrari, it's the fastest road going car they ever produced. It's a 6.3 litre V12 motor, normally aspirated, no turbos, 545 kilowatts, and 0 to 100 in 3.1 seconds.
Wow, that's good. That's impressive.
And the
but
beauty,
everything's impressive.
the beauty about this car is you can drive it around really, really slowly, like a normal motor car. Or if you obviously want the power, it's under your foot. It's limitless, basically.
So if I wanted to take this car to the Kyalami racetrack,
Absolutely,
I could really
absolutely,
burn a bit of rubber.
absolutely,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, this is the life, I must say.
And all the interior
Yes.
in this is hand stitched.
How
There's ladies at the factory that hand stitch, all the stitching with machines.
And then when it says launch, that sounds divine. What does that mean?
That's a launch. It's a Formula One start.
Okay.
So what you do is you select the gear, select launch, hold your foot on the brake, and your other foot flat on the accelerator. And she'll sit at about 3,000 revs, and as soon as you release the brake, she will just take off. Ferrari have done everything on the steering wheel, so you never have to let go of the steering wheel. You've got your hooters in the steering wheel, you've got your indicators in the steering wheel, you've got your bright lights, you've got your windscreen wipers.
When you say Ferrari, you think
Yes.
sexy, you think beautiful, you think magnificent machine, you think hot men, hot women. It's just got its own aura around it. Now, why do you think there's such a fascination?
You hit the nail on the head, aura. A lot of customers would bring their cars in for us to sell, and 2-3 days later they phone and they say, listen, I can't sell my car back. They just miss the car. They miss it out of the. They walk by in the garage and the car's not there. They actually lose part of themselves. There's something missing.
So no matter what happens to the economics of the country or of the world, there's
Yes.
always room for a Ferrari.
Absolutely, and a new Ferrari as well.
A new Ferrari.
Yes.
Tell me, Nine, I was also speaking to a friend of mine who's had a Ferrari for many years, and it almost becomes your child. So you keep the old one, and then you might upgrade to get a new one, but you don't necessarily want to sell your old one.
A lot of guys actually keep their old ones and just get the new ones. Every 5 years they get another one. This is called the FF,
Yeah.
which in the FF stands for 4 seats and 4-wheel drive.
Is this kind of a family car?
This is a family car.
Yes,
if you sit in
okay.
front, I'll sit behind you.
It's very nice and luxurious.
No,
I
that
think
they
this
are.
is excellent. If you have, for me, I don't really want the stepchildren driving with us in the car.
Yes,
prefer
not
to
right
just
now.
keep it for me.
Just
and-
a strict 2-seater.
Yes, 2-seater.
Kind
Can I
red.
just see the one in red,
Yes.
just as a matter of interest?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
The colours play a big part in the look and the lines of the motor cars.
Yes.
Definitely, without a doubt. And red, obviously, the cars are gorgeous. Now, the California is a 4.3 litre V8, normally aspirated car as well. She's 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds. Also, a hardtop convertible. This is the 458 Coupe, just like the Spider, except obviously it's coupe, and it's got the glass covering the engine earlier.
2013 has been yet another banner year for Ferrari. What with turnover increasing by 5% to 2.3 billion euros, with a net industrial credit rating of 1.36 billion euros. These record sales figures are even more pertinent when you consider that they come after a decision to reduce car sales to maintain their exclusivity and to boost their value whilst improving economic results. Now that's what I call successful branding. I think if somebody had never driven a Ferrari before and they didn't know if they were going to buy one, I mean, once you've sat behind that wheel or you're sitting in the passenger seat, it's just, you have to, yeah. So it's almost, don't look at what you can't afford.
Yes.
If you can afford it, drive it. If you can't, don't even go there because you'll never be the same again.
But you'll be comparing everything to it. But she does have a lifting suspension option, which you push the button and it lifts the car 40 mils, which is about 4 centimeters. So before you come to the bump, this one's got it. Just push the button. You can see the car goes up. It's up. It tells you it's up. You push the button again, and the car just drops down.
I can see why men love these cars, but I tell you right now, as a woman, this car is mine. Get ready, boys. That was some drive. Now I understand how the Formula One racing drivers feel. This Ferrari is a dream machine. Who said money can't buy you happiness? I've never felt happier.